Hello everyone, hope you're having a wonderful day, and today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm going to be reacting to some of the day before reviews on Steam. Now if you're someone that's been living under a giant massive rock for the past week and you're kind of scratching your head like what the hell is the day before, will allow me to bring you up to speed, because as of 2-3 days ago the day before actually got pulled from Steam. It is still on Steam, but you cannot buy it. It is removed from the Steam store entirely, which kind of paints you a picture already. And to make things even more comical, the game didn't even last longer than a week. I think Fantastic Studios were going for the ultimate game shutdown speedrun, and I think they have achieved that. So basically 5-6 years ago, Fantastic Studio announced that they were going to be doing some MMO survival tactical shooter zombie game. They released a whole bunch of hype trailers over these 5 years, getting people really hyped for the game, but we now know that they were selling a dream instead of the actual game. But after the game saw lots of delays in its 5-year development time span, a lot of people began to grow skeptical that this game was never going to be released or it wasn't even real, which did not stop this game from rising to the top of the wishlist Steam charts. This game was somehow the most wishlist game on Steam. Now fast forward to a week ago, no one ever thought that this game would actually see the light of day. But then we all got a bigger shock than if Thor's fucking hammer had hit us, and the game actually released. And well, it was a complete dumpster fire. And they still charge $40 for this shit. Everyone thought it was going to be like free to play because there was no pre-orders or anything like that. $40 friggin' dollars American. That's like $55 Australian. Are you kidding me? I would have got more benefit with my money if I had just shoved it up my ass. Which obviously brings us to this moment. When you have a bad game, you're going to get the creme de la creme of Steam reviews. And we're going to be checking out some of them today because I think they're going to be really funny. I think we're going to get a lot of play on words for the day before, the day after, oh, I purchased this, and then the day after I refunded it. Something like that, I guarantee it. Now there's 21,000 reviews for this game and more than 75% of them are overwhelmingly negative. So first review is by a user, Matrix, and this person has left a negative review. They played for 4.8 hours. That is far too long in this shitstorm. You need to get out, get out. Their review was the day before, buy. This is literally what I just said. The day after, refund. 10 out of 10. Well, it's nice that you refunded the game, Matrix, but how did you spend 5 hours before you realized that this wasn't the game for you? Do you like eating shit? The next review is by Mr. 22G, and this person left a negative review. 15.5 hours? Oh my, how did you spend 15.5 hours in the game? Were you really just trying to recuperate your $40 loss here? Their review was, the fact that Steam is breaking their return policy for this game and giving people no question asked refund regardless of time played really tells you the full story. It does. It does. And aren't you lucky that Steam broke their policy and started giving refunds with no questions asked? Because you'd be screwed, mate. How did you play 16 hours? There's nothing to do for 16 hours. Did you just run from one side of the map to the other side of the map trying to find something to do? Does that take you 16 hours? But yes, it does really paint a picture that Steam is actually breaking their return policy and giving refunds to basically everybody, I think, that did purchase this game and wants a refund. So that really does tell you a full story. But again, Mr. 22G, what are you doing spending 16 hours? You're just as bad as Matrix. These people like eating shit. Oh, positive review. Positive review. We have Slithers here leaving a positive review. All right, 10 hours on record. This was the greatest fail in the history of gaming, and I'm glad I got a front row seat to the disaster. I laughed from the moment the game started to the moment I got a refund. Did this man not know how to leave a Steam review properly and he was meant to hit negative review and he hit positive review? That's a negative review. Maybe actually no, I get it now. He's just happy that he got front row seats to the shitstorm that was the day before. I think we all really did need this from the day before. The one thing that they did really do is just bring holiday cheer to everybody. Everybody was feeling a little down. We've been working all year, and then the day before came out, and we just can't take the smile off our face now. Okay, so this wasn't actually a positive review. God damn it, Slithers, just leave a negative one. Let them know. Let them know. Next review is another negative review. Get away from those positive ones for a moment. We're not trying, this isn't a positive video. We have Chris R Live, and Chris R Live played for 6.8 hours. How are these people playing for so long? This game does not offer remotely more than an hour worth of content, but okay, Chris. He says Tarkov, PUBG, and The Division had a baby. Except the baby was dropped on its head fatally. I mean, there's one thing wrong with your review, Chris. If this game got dropped on its head fatally, we would have never have actually gotten the game. So I'm kind of glad that the baby that got dropped actually survived, because now we're able to enjoy and embrace the disaster that was The Day Before. But he's definitely not wrong. This game does feel a lot like The Division mixed with DayZ because of the zombies, but they missed the mark by a long way. Like if you had a start line and a finish line, they're still at the start line. They haven't moved. Next review we have is from Shaggy, and Shaggy left a negative review, obviously. 1.2 hours on record, love to see it. He says the best part of the game was the refund button. And guess what? The best part for the developers was you hitting friggin' purchase. Next review we have is by Dave Holmes, and he played 17 hours on record. Oh, Dave. Don't you have anything better to do? He left a review saying, don't dead, open inside. Obviously, don't open. Dead inside. That's from a reference to The Walking Dead, which also is a very good reference to this game because it is dead inside. Don't open it because it is just dead. You'll probably get a jump scare, not from the zombies, but by how dead the game actually is. Next review we have is from Cream, and he played for 2 hours. That's okay, I suppose. We'll let that one slide. He leaves a big old chunky negative review here, and we're going to dissect this. This game is a scam, and you can't convince me otherwise. You can't advertise your game as a survival MMO and then it's basically Tarkov with a handful of infected sprinkled around the city. That's how I like my donuts, but I'm sure people don't like that in their MMO zombie shooters. They use buzzwords they knew we would all like and then slap this slop down hoping we wouldn't notice. Well, it seems everyone did. The city and basically everything, as far as I can tell, are all assets that were bought. Is that a bad thing? No. But when you're claiming that your game is something it clearly isn't, I start to wonder how much work was actually done on this game. The streets are empty. The loot is non-existent. The gunplay is basic. The bugs are numerous. I wouldn't even call this an alpha. This game needs at least 2 more years and to actually be a survival game. I love that. I love all these people with their hopium in this wait 1 year, wait 2 years, guys, the game's gonna be good. If the game's foundations are shit, there's nothing to build off. You're just gonna add more shit to shit. You can say it's not an extraction game all you want, but when I load in, get loot, and leave at a specified extraction points, then guess what? It's an extraction game. Well done, buddy. Yep. Oh yeah, good luck changing your resolution without the game imploding and getting you stuck in a loop. Holy crap, did this guy... I think this guy might have actually been modding mid-review. I think this might have been a mid-review modding. I mean, he brings up a lot of good points. 100%. There's a lot of fantastic points in here. But you can just feel the aggression in this guy's paragraph as he was typing it out. You could just feel it. Now, another review here is by a user named Moist. Love it. And fuck off. They played for 40.9 hours. Did you just leave yourself in the game and like fuck off to work for the week? Or like this man might actually be God. He might actually be God. He says GOTY, Game of the Year. I really hope to see it on the billing for 2024 Game of the Year. If not, there's going to be riots. I'm sorry, I just can't get over the fact that he played for literally 41 hours. I'm trying to work out how. He must have just been idling. like bank standing. Otherwise, this man is a saint. He's actually a god. He might be beyond us. He's literally superhuman. Got another negative review here by Penguin Man. 1 hour's on record. That is what we want to see. There shouldn't be any of this 10, 20, 40 hour bullcrap. He said, the cycle of this game, the day before, the depression after, the relief, the refund is deposited. I can guarantee you that was everybody. Everyone that bought the game blindly just off one trailer, probably went into the game, saw that it was shit, and then they're just scrambling around like a madman trying to like find the refund button. How do I refund game? Just like scrolling their phone, checking to see if they've got that bank app notification that the $40 has been deposited. Then it gets deposited, they're like, oh, whew, that was a wild ride. I'm gonna do that next week. Another review by Strider Snail, negative review, 0.1 hours on record. This man gets it. He friggin' gets it. This person said, I bought this game just to give it a negative review. Oh, 2 wrongs don't make a right, okay? That is actually so golden that he bought the game. He spent $40. $40 means nothing to this man just to write a negative review. This is the white knight shiny armor we all need to come and rescue us in the time of need. I never thought this, but how many people are actually wasting their money to leave negative reviews on games just out of spite? Probably a lot, actually. And I think that is a perfect review to actually end the video on, an absolute banger like that. If there's anything that we have actually learned this video, it's that people don't realize when something is bad and that people have no reconciliation for their money whatsoever. And the day before has been an absolute treat to follow, watching it get released, seeing the absolute dumpster fire that it was, seeing everyone just complain, point and laugh at it. Even Steam made a joke. They had the day after sale. They basically had DayZ and some other game that were on sale, but even Steam was pointing and laughing at the day before at how much they fumbled just everything. So this is the first time I'm doing a video like this. If you would like to see more videos just reacting to Steam reviews, I feel like this could be really funny because, like, let's be honest, some of the brightest people, the brightest mind society has to offer can be found in Steam reviews. Either way, let me know in the comment section below if you guys would like to see more of this kind of content. Appreciate all the love and support on the videos as always, guys, and until next time, stay safe, peace out.